Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you can hear me okay. I think you will be able to. Last time it worked out well. So I'm just going to wait a couple of moments for some people who wanted to join this 11 o'clock live to come on. This is my weekly live. There's somebody just joined. Hello, I can't see who you are. Welcome. So let's just wait 30, no, not even 30 seconds. I hate it actually when people do that, because for the replay, that is always such a waste of time. So let's get into this. For those of you who don't know me, for those of you who are new, my name is Krystal Alexander-Hille. I'm a soul leadership mentor, a galactic embodiment coach, and tantra teacher. And I really I've been changing what I do in this pandemic from focusing so much on the tantra events to really coming into helping leaders of our lives, conscious leaders, to navigate this time and to step into their highest soul alignment so that they can lead their communities, lead their people, inspire their people, and lead their lives. Now, I got a question today which I thought is a really important one to look at, and that is, how can we keep our eyes open at this time and not get sucked into fear? How can we be aware of all and everything that is being opened up and flushed to the surface without just wanting to hide and for this to all be over? And the key to it all is to zoom out and to put our awareness to the outcome. Where is this going? What is the end goal? How does this current time in history fit into the history of humanity? Yeah, and when we know that, it is so much easier. Just like when we know when an individual trauma happens in our lives and we go into a session with a client, we understand the higher purpose. This is what I do in my sessions. I always look at what is the core trauma, what is the core origin here, and how is this contributing to my soul path, to my soul journey? How is this advancing me? And so when we can see the higher wisdom, we can let go of the attachment. So in the current times, if we're watching the TV and if we're seeing, we can see through the lies. If we see through the lies that are being the propaganda that is put on the television, then it is easier to understand. And so what I do when I watch TV, and I actually do watch the news at least once a week, to see where we're at, to see what is happening, to see what is being shared. But I stay in it from a detached perspective. I stay at it, I look at it from the observer, not from the place of the victim. I see it from my higher self, looking at, okay, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. And really what we're seeing at this time is a flashing out of all of the shadow. And you all know this, but I'm just putting it, reminding us all again, because when we're right in the middle of it, especially you guys in Melbourne, we're right in the middle, it's hard sometimes to zoom out and to remember. So I'm here just to remind you that just like in a healing crisis where everything's being flashed out, this is what we're having. We're having a healing crisis right now where the darkness and the shadow is being flushed out to the surface and is being resolved. This is happening both collectively as within as well. I know, so many of my clients at the moment are fluctuating. There is stuff that's coming to the surface where they thought, are we here again? I can't believe I have to deal with this again. And it's there to be released, another layer just being dissolved. And so how do we let go of the attachment? Is to know that we have a choice. Hey, Leonie, wearing your earrings. To know that we have a choice. We always have a choice. We can stay attached and affected by the emotions, or we can choose to go into that higher perspective and see it from the observer, see it from the soul perspective. And I know sometimes that's very easy to do that in meditation, but when you're sitting in front of the TV, or even when somebody is sending you something on Messenger, it's not so easy. But just know that there is a higher plan at work. There always is. And that we are all getting lessons that are going to propel us to move into that next era. Because what I was saying, I think I was writing it in my chapter today, we cannot take any of that patriarchal judgment, blame, intimidation, victim. We can't take any of that into this next era. That is there, an era of community, collaboration, connection, freedom. So it's all within. It's about what is within me still alive, what is coming up. What am I being triggered at? Every trigger is a gift to look deeper inside. Yeah, and then to integrate that into wholeness. And the other thing I was going to bring into this is the different archetypes within us. Yes, there is the victim, and yes, there is also the part of us that can tap easily into the higher wisdom. And those two at times are not integrated into wholeness within our being, so therefore they fight. Therefore we pendulum from one to the other. One day we're okay, the next day we're feeling shit again and feeling a victim and feeling at a loss and frustrated that our external freedom has been taken away. And then the next day we're like, yes, this is a beautiful opportunity. I can now really look at all of the things that inside of me. I can take this pause to really work on myself to get into full soul alignment. And so that's the dance. And so I'm going to take you through a journey, a brief process, an activation, where the conflicting archetypes within you need to come into wholeness, that we bring them together. So just identify, take a moment and just identify what is going on in your life right now. What are the challenges, your unique challenges with this current global situation? Or maybe it's got nothing to do with the global situation. Maybe there's something in your life that is really staring you in the face. So just close your eyes and feel into what is alive for you around that. Identify the belief. Why is this happening to me? I wish I could. I'm sick of ... whatever it may be. Yeah. And tune into the archetype, that part of you, that aspect that would say such a thing. Is it the victim? Is it the bully? Is it the anger? Is it frustration? Is it depression? And then just hold that. Patriarchy has told us that we need to judge the things that we perceive as less than, but just hold it. It's not your fault. You're going to get through it. This is just a part of you that is stuck in feeling like a victim to external circumstances. Those people who are thriving at this time are the people who are not stuck and identified with their personality, that can adapt, not just to circumstances, but adapt to how they see themselves. The greatest obstacle to personal development is creating and holding on to reference points from the past. Oh, but I'm this. Oh, but I'm a traveler. Oh, but I'm I'm a shy person. Oh, but I don't have courage. Whatever it is. Oh, but I'm a procrastinator. Oh, but I'm too stupid. Oh, but I'm too clever. Whatever it is, right? The biggest obstacle to overcoming, the biggest obstacle to moving with the times and finding your flow, your ease and your grace in any situation is your ability to be flexible and to adapt. That goes both with what you do and also who you are. What are the roles, the identifications that are holding you back? So hold all of those unresourceful ones in one hand. And in the other, and then closing your eyes again. Just witnessing them in that hand. Thanking them for how they've served you. Thanking them for showing you the message that you're not where you want to be. And then bringing that highest wisdom that you also hold into your presence. Bringing that into your awareness. And just breathing it in, visualizing yourself connecting now to that highest aspect of who you are. Breathing it in. Holding it in the other hand. Bringing it, giving it just a little bit more focus. Breathing life into it, using your breath and your attention to really bringing that highest wisdom that you hold into this present moment. And it could be that you're seeing it as your higher self. It could be that it's becoming like a figure of light. You can personify it. You give it a character. It might even be somebody that it reminds you of, a guide, a mentor, both in spirit or in real life. I'm just really connecting to that part of you. And that part of you has a message in this moment. And what I'm noticing in my body, and I'm feeling, I'm doing this for all of you, or tuning into what is alive within you, because we are connected, is the relaxing of the muscles, the deepening of the breath, tapping more deeply into life force energy right now. And then from that place of calmness, of stillness, we can hear the message. We can see the greater perspective. We can understand the purpose of it all. So just holding the wisdom and the unresourceful characters in your hand right now. And bringing them together. Letting them merge in your hand. Bringing them into your heart. And there might be some resistance from the unresourceful parts, because they don't believe that they are worthy of loving. So just stay present to that struggle, to that resistance. And show them that there is an inner strength here that can hold them, that can love them, where they are not too much. Just be with it. And then feeling a little dissolving, merging, connecting. And those parts of you have gone into separation because they haven't felt loved. They haven't felt a connection to your higher self. They haven't felt a connection to your mother archetype, your father archetype that is just holding them and loving them. So this is what we're doing right here. Giving it love, attention, connection, letting it know that we are safe. We are safe. You are safe in this moment and moving forward. No matter what's going to happen in the external world, you would not be here unless your soul in its infinite wisdom had chosen to experience this. Now we can stay the victim to it, or we can use it as an opportunity to rise into our brilliance, our essence, our purpose, whatever that may be. Wherever on the spectrum of truth that is out there you are on, it's an opportunity to meet it from the fullness of your being with open eyes and feel what it is that you are here to do or be in this time, at this time. All right. Deep breath into that. You are here for a reason. And the more you can make it a daily practice to love those parts of you that are in fear, the more you can make it a daily practice to be the witness and the observer to whatever is coming into your life, the more powerful you are seizing the opportunity that this is gifting all of us. All right. I love you very much. I wish you a continued dance and awareness that you are not one, but you are all, and that you have a choice to see which aspect of you you're going to identify with. Ich liebe dich auch, Jennifer. Nice to see you. All right, beautiful people. If you've joined halfway through the process or halfway through the talk, make sure you go to the beginning so that you can get all of what you need from this. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.